There are two ways to screen record in OBS Studio. Step 1 is Windows Capture, which allows you to capture a particular area in OBS Studio without any interruption. Step 2 is Display Capture, which allows you to capture your entire screen and everything in OBS Studio. And in this video, you are going to be learning how to do the setup and configure the settings. First of all, immediately you open OBS, you're going to head over to Controls and go to Settings. I'm just going to move to Output. On the output mode, move it to advanced so you can configure the bitrate for live streaming and recording separately. So I'm just going to head over to recording. On the recording part, this is where you can be able to select where you want to save your video and where you want to record and save. Next, on the recording format, I'm going to advise you not to use MP4 or any other format. I'm going to advise you to use FLV. FLV means flash video. The benefit with FLV is that once your system crashes, your video will be intact and you can still be able to convert it to MP4 without any interruption. So I'm going to just leave it on FLV. Then on the video encoder, if you are using a system with dedicated graphics card, this is where you can be able to select your graphics card, either AMD or NVIDIA. So in case you don't have any graphics card, I'm going to advise you to leave it on X264. So but if you have graphics card, just check for your graphics card name and put it on your graphics card. Then next, you just leave these other settings here and scroll down to encoder settings. So on the encoder settings, move to the bitrate. On the bitrate, this is where you can be able to determine the size and quality of your video. So if you are using a high system, you can be able to increase it to higher bitrate, and the higher the bitrate, the bigger the size of the video. So I'm just going to leave it on 5000 bitrate. Then next, on the preset, I'm going to leave it on P5, which is good quality. Then next, on the tuning, I'm going to leave it on high quality, and on the multipass mode, I'm going to leave it on full resolution. Then on the profile, I'm going to leave it on high. So next, I'm going to move to the audio settings. So on the audio settings, this is where you can be able to select the audio you want to use. If you have two mic, external mic and internal mic, this is where you can be able to select it. So just move to the desktop audio and select your microphone. So I'm going to leave my own on headphones so that I can be able to pick both my mic and any other thing in the system. Next, on the video, this is where you can be able to select the resolution for the output and the base resolution. So if you are using a high system, I advise you to leave it on 1080p, but if you are using a system that the graphics card is not too high, I will advise you to leave it on 720p and you will still get a good quality. Then on the FPS, I'm going to advise you to leave it on 30 fps. Then if you are using 1080p, I'm going to advise you to leave it on 60 fps. And all these settings depends on your graphics card. On the advanced, for the color range, I'm going to leave it on full, and on the recording, just stick auto remuse to MP4. This means once you record in FLV and you stop recording, it automatically converts your FLV into MP4. So immediately you are done, just click on OK. Next, if you want to set up a scene for your screen record, just click on the plus icon here and you can title it if you want to. So I'm just going to click on OK. So now on the sources, this is where we're going to move to the step 1, which is Windows Capture. So if you want to capture a particular area in OBS, or capture either your browser, you don't want anything to show, or capture a particular software, you don't want anything to show, this is where you can be able to set it. So just move to the plus icon here, go to Windows Capture. If you want to rename it, you can rename it. So I'm just going to click on OK. As you can see, it has automatically selected what I'm doing in Chrome. If you want to select any other thing, this is where you can be able to see it. For instance, if CapCut is open, if you want to screen record only CapCut, screen record Premiere Pro or any other thing, this is where you can be able to select it. So I'm just going to click on OK. So now if you want to rescale it, just right click and move to transform. So on transform, click on fit to screen. So now as you can see, it has rescaled it. Step 2 is display capture, which enables you to screen record everything on your system. So if you want to do that, just go to the scenes and next go to sources and you will see display capture. Just click on display capture. You can retitle it if you choose to and click on OK. So immediately are done, just click on OK. So now if you want to rescale it, just right click on it and move to transform and click on fit to screen. So I'm just going to switch to it, and now as you can see, it has captured our entire screen. So let's just test it out. this is our entire screen. It has captured everything going on the screen. So now if you want to record, just move to start recording, and you can be able to start recording. And in the recording, if you feel like pausing your recording, just click on the pause, and if you want to continue, you can click on play and it automatically continues. So if you want to stop the recording, just click on stop recording. So now, as you can see, it has automatically converted it to MP4. This is our FLV file and this is the MP4 file. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to hit the like button, comment, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and tell us your experience using the OBS Studio to screen record. My name is Ebenezer from OBS Studio. Thank you for watching this video.